Hello everyone, this is our fourth part of the card operation series. So I'm basically discuss about in this part the create portion. Okay, so in this PHP portion I will discuss later. First I am discussing the HTML portion. Okay, so here I am using the script concept. So basically it representing the JavaScript portion. Okay, so the first thing is I need to create div tag under the body portion. Then I am create a form which is name is user form and the method is post and the enc type is multi-part slash form data. Multi-part form data means it can hold images or any kind of files which is needed. And here I am using on submit. It's a JavaScript event. It's written valid form. Okay, I will discuss it. Then under this form I using a label tag and give it a name called school name. And under this I input I using an input tag. Under that I am taking an attribute and the attribute type is text, the name is school name and it will require. Then I'm creating another tag for image. Also the image type is file. Okay, not text only the text portion. Text require the text portion type. It's a file type, so I'm write it over here file, and the name is I am giving the school name. Okay, if I am want to access those data, I am using call by id or get id or using the name. So I am just using name over here. Okay, after that I am just creating another thing. The type is submit and the value is create. Okay, so I give it a value called create and the type is submit. And under that I am creating a button called type is button, and there is another JavaScript event called JavaScript window history back and cancel. Okay, I will explain everything. Okay, first you see the output portion. Okay, let me clarify one another thing here. I am using the script part because if I am entering any data, then it will be fetched through JavaScript or PHP. Then it needs JavaScript. If in the place of username, if I am writing some special character or like that, it will not go to the direct PHP. It first go to the JavaScript portion and JavaScript checked this format is okay or not, then it's sent to the PHP. So that's why I am using JavaScript over here, because after not check after creating everything, it need to check, then it show the output. So let me show the output over here. Okay, so add a new school. Add, basically add is a create, because in this previous video this index.php, see this add new school is linked with the create.php in this page. So this represent the create portion, so I just click on that. Okay, so here I am using any name, then choose a file. Suppose I'm choosing this, and if I am cancel this, it will back to this index.php page. If I am creating this, then it add. Okay, it will add the same concept over here. If I am submitting, it will create. If I am want to cancel, then it back like this windows, current windows and windows history, then back to the old page like the HTML page. Okay, so how do I connect this? So I connect this through this anchor tag called index.php. Okay, back to user list. Then just show you the script portion. Yes, here I am using the form validation. So the form validation is basically this form validate, JavaScript validate this form using form validation, which is on submit returning the form validation. So it will validate this form through this. Under that I am creating a variable called $name. Under this I am adding documents, means this documents or this elements, this form elements, and under that I am referring the forms. Forms means this, if I am want to create so many forms in the same HTML page, it possible. So I just write it over here forms. Then under the forms I particularly call this form using this form name, which is the name is called user form. Okay, under this user form I am fetching this value called school name. I also call this value by this name. Then under that I am adding this value, and trim means if I am give it any space before or after my string, then it will be automatically removed. So that's why you can use the string portion. Then I am give it a condition like if the school name equals to blank, then it. So it give me a alert message call fields must be filled out or return false, because this is not true, right? Means this is not working. So it's a error message, or you can say it's a alert message, so it always return false. If this name variable portion is not empty, then it will return true, and then it come to this then this come to display those things, and it connect to the PHP portion. Okay, then I am explaining you this PHP portion. Okay, so this part already I discussed with you in my previous video, so I want to start from this. Okay, here I am using a condition called if condition. If $server, okay, $server is basically associative array or super global, I can say. So it's a super global, so I write it in a block later. Under this server I found this method. Okay, there is two type of method, one is post and one is get. If you always remember, my form is always with the post method, because I'm importing this. If I'm getting something through the URL or like that, then the method will be get. Okay, so the server requires a method, the method is post or it is get. If it's post, then the remaining thing will work. Okay, under that I create a variable called $name. Under $name I just trimmed, means clearing all of those things, and write $post, means the school, or sorry, means the forms. I fetch the forms data through the $post and the school name. Okay, if you give it a name, school name in form, it's not necessary to match your database with your database name, and it's also not necessary to match your database name, but if you hold those things into a variable, this variable should be matched with your database. So yes, after that I am give it another if condition. Okay, if is file is not empty, school image. Okay, the first portion is for school name, the second portion is school image. If the file is not empty, then I fetch it through this, the file or the school image name, means where the image is stored, that name is this name. Okay, under that I am creating a variable called image, then I am giving a timestamp which is give me the current time, then I am write a base name. Under that I am check or I am hold the school image and this name. Okay, all of those things in hold the image name, and after that I am creating another variable called target. Okay, those value, those it look like the current time, then underscore, then this file or folder name. Okay, another thing I want to clear you that PHP sorry, PHP, not PHP, the database not hold the file, it hold the file name or file time, it access it. The file is hold only the output of the folder. Okay, file means the image. Okay, so here I am saying the name only, file's name only. Okay, then $target, under the $target I just simply concatenate this, and also this is going to concatenate with my upload folder. Okay, after that I am creating a temporary name. Okay, so basically hold those image for temporary when I put this image before the save, and if it holds, then it move uploaded file, or it move to the real file or real path, which is $target. Okay, then I'm creating another variable called, wait a second, yes, then I simply I write $school, which is that, and under the $school I just access this the school name, and under that I am just access the $name, and the same is here also. Okay, wait a minute. Yes, so $name or $image. After that I'm creating another if condition. Okay, this if condition, under that if condition. Okay, if $school means this $name and $image under this $school, or $school name or $image name under this $school is create, or it similar to this folder like the previous one, the school.php folder, the create portion. Okay, if it is match, $this or $this school name, yes, if it is match, then it go to the index.php file. If it is not match, it simply exit, and it print the else portion echo error creating user. Okay, that's it for the video. Hopefully you understand.